Hello? I never want to be a landlord, ever. Because I feel like picking your tenants would be like picking dining hall food. Sometimes you get that bread pudding with the whiskey sauce, and you got it. Yeah, the bread pudding, y'all know what I'm talking about. And you got to get to it before everybody else does. But then there's stuff like the plastic eggs in the morning. And unless you have a huge vacancy in your stomach that you have to fill, you try to find anything else. But what it comes down to is not what it looks like when they move in, but it's when you're trying to get them out. And so sometimes after the dining hall donuts, I'm just like, you gotta get out. And they're like, no, I wanna stay. And I'm like, you gotta get out. And it's terrible because even when I give them their 2-week eviction notice, they're still in there. I'm just like, it's been 2 weeks, get out. And I think of myself as a socially conscious, eco-friendly guy. So I like the water bottle stations. They have them in ARH, they have them at the grill. And I just watch that crystal flow. And I'm just like, that's my own little Babylon Brook. And it's beautiful. But I think it's a terrible idea because I don't understand how they work. What I imagine is happening is there's some guy at the local Aquafina plant who's just watching the counter himself, and he's just like, won't need that one, won't need that one, and he's just taking them home with him. And I'm at my end, and I'm watching the counter too. I'm like, 119, 120, 100, but my bottle only fills up 2.5, it only saves 2.5 bottles, and nobody likes only saving 2.5 things. Do you think the people at PETA go home every night and they're like, we saved 2.5 kittens today. We're saviors. And so, to correct this terrible mistake I make, I just pour it out and save 5 bottles. So, if you see me having trouble seeing you, it's because I have new glasses. I'm having to adjust to them. And they're called progressive lenses. And I was trying to understand what that meant, to have progressive lenses. I was talking to my eye doctor. Does it mean that my glasses voted for Barack Obama? Do they have gay black friends? How are my glasses progressive? And she's describing them. She's like, they help you see far and near. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, there are like 2 lenses in there. And I'm still not getting it. So she breaks it down. I'm giving you bifocals. And I got real offended at this. I was like, giving me, but then I thought about it. I can finally see those damn rascals who skateboard in front of my house every morning. So there was another side. That might actually be all. Oh, no. Wait, I'm sorry. I got y'all excited I was leaving. I shouldn't play with your hearts like that. And my next one's actually about playing with hearts. So I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Because I like to tell the truth. I can be too honest at times, where I just say things that nobody even asked me to say. And this happened a couple weeks ago at a party. Trying to, get some. And I go up to a girl. I'm like, hey, remember that time I was hitting on you and you were totally rejecting me? Wasn't that the funniest thing ever? And she's like, yeah, I remember that. You were gross. Ew, get away from me still. And so, don't dismay. I didn't dismay. There was this last weekend. I got to see her again. I went up to her. I was like, hey, remember that time a couple weeks ago? I was hitting on you by bringing up that time a couple weeks prior, and you totally rejected me? And she's like, ew, you're still gross. But okay, let's get this over with. Thank you.